God says your financial problems are ending tonight, but you must open this before 11:59 p.m. Listen carefully, because this moment has been arranged with precision and love. I am speaking to you now because the weight you have carried in silence has reached its final hour. The struggle with money, the sleepless nights, and the quiet fear about tomorrow have all been seen by me. If your heart believes that I am guiding this moment, write Amen in the comments as a simple act of faith. Do not scroll away, because what I am revealing right now is connected to the turning point you have been praying for. I am not speaking these words casually or without purpose. I am speaking because the season of pressure around your finances is reaching its end, and tonight marks the beginning of a shift that you will soon recognize. For a long time you felt as if every door was closing, every opportunity slipping away, and every plan collapsing before it could breathe. Yet while you thought you were losing ground, I was arranging events, people, and timing behind the scenes. The reason you must listen carefully now is because the change that is starting tonight will require your faith to stay steady. You have cried in private places where nobody could hear you. You have tried to stay strong, even when bills piled up and solutions seemed impossible to find. I watched every moment when you chose not to give up, even though exhaustion surrounded your mind. If these words are touching your heart right now, take a moment to press the like button so that this truth can reach others who are quietly fighting the same battle. Your small action today will help carry hope to someone who feels forgotten. The reason I said your financial problems are ending tonight is not because money suddenly falls from the sky without purpose. The change begins inside your life before it appears in your hands. I am removing fear that has followed you for years and replacing it with wisdom, courage, and clarity. Opportunities that once passed you by will begin to slow down and stand before you. The doors that seemed locked were never permanent barriers, because I hold the keys to timing. Many times you wondered if you were being punished or ignored. You compared your life with others and questioned why their path seemed easier while yours remained heavy. Yet what you did not see was the strength being built quietly inside you during every difficult season. I was shaping patience, discipline, and resilience within your heart, so that when prosperity arrives, it will not destroy you. What is coming will not only solve problems, but will also teach you how to protect the blessing. Tonight represents the closing of one chapter and the quiet opening of another. Some changes will begin as small steps that seem ordinary at first. A conversation, an idea, a connection, or an unexpected opportunity will appear and begin to move pieces of your life into alignment. When these moments arrive, you must not dismiss them as coincidence. They are answers that were prepared long before you noticed them. I know the exact numbers that have worried you. I know the amounts that kept you awake while you tried to calculate how to survive another month. I saw the moments when you felt embarrassed to speak about your struggles with anyone around you. Those silent prayers did not disappear into empty air because they reached me every time you whispered them. Tonight, I am reminding you that no sincere cry for help ever goes unnoticed. What I am beginning tonight will not only bring provision but also peace to your mind. The fear of scarcity that has followed you like a shadow will start to fade as you step forward in faith. Your path will begin to show solutions where confusion once stood. Even the people around you will start to notice a calm confidence, replacing the stress they once saw in your eyes. This is how transformation often begins quietly before it becomes visible. Stay attentive to the guidance I place within your thoughts. Sometimes the direction will appear through a simple idea that refuses to leave your mind. Sometimes it will arrive through someone offering help or partnership in a way you did not expect. Do not rush past these moments, because they are part of the road that leads you out of the financial storm. If you trust that I am guiding this process, Write 1111 in the comments as a declaration that your faith is awake. The reason you were led to hear these words before this night ends is because your spirit needed reassurance before the change begins. You have carried the weight of uncertainty for too long, and your heart was starting to believe that relief might never come. I am telling you clearly that your struggle with lack is not your permanent story. The ending of this chapter has already begun, and the steps unfolding tonight will slowly reveal the future I prepared for you. The change that I began speaking about is already moving quietly within the unseen parts of your life. You may not recognize the movement immediately, but the pieces of your future are shifting into place with careful precision. The pressure that once surrounded every financial thought will slowly begin to loosen its grip on your mind. I have seen how often you carried responsibility that felt heavier than your strength. Yet I allowed you to endure those moments because your endurance created a foundation strong enough to hold the blessing that is coming. Many people think relief arrives suddenly like a flash of lightning. What I am bringing into your life is deeper and more lasting than a quick solution. It is the rebuilding of your confidence, the strengthening of your direction, and the opening of opportunities that were hidden during your hardest season. The path that once looked empty will begin to reveal possibilities one step at a time. Each step will move you further away from the stress that once controlled your thoughts. You must understand something very important about the struggles you have faced. None of those nights were wasted or meaningless. Every difficult moment trained your heart to depend on wisdom rather than impulse. The frustration that once surrounded your finances was shaping patience within you. That patience will now become one of the greatest tools protecting the prosperity that is coming. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. There were moments when you questioned whether you were walking in the right direction at all. You watched others succeed while your own plans seemed to pause or collapse. The silence made you feel as though you were walking alone in a long valley. Yet during that quiet season, I was guiding you away from paths that would have caused even deeper loss. The delays that frustrated you were actually protecting you. What begins tonight will unfold in ways that are both practical and meaningful. You will notice ideas forming with greater clarity than before. Opportunities that once seemed distant will move closer to your reach. The confusion that once clouded your decisions will begin to lift. When wisdom begins to guide your choices, your financial life will start to change in ways that feel steady rather than chaotic. Do not rush the unfolding of what I am doing. The world often teaches people to chase money quickly and carelessly. That path leads many into deeper trouble rather than true freedom. I am guiding you towards stability that lasts longer than temporary gain. When the blessing grows slowly, it becomes rooted deeply enough to remain through every season. You must also release the fear that told you your story would always repeat the same cycle of struggle. Fear often tries to convince the heart that the past will control the future forever. Yet your future is not chained to the mistakes or hardships behind you. Tonight marks the beginning of a shift where faith begins replacing that fear. As faith grows stronger, the doors that once seemed impossible will gradually open. I want you to notice the small victories that begin appearing in your days. A new idea may suddenly solve a problem that once felt overwhelming. A connection with someone may lead you toward a path you never considered before. A single opportunity may grow into something far greater than it first appears. These moments are signs that the direction of your life is changing. Many people overlook the beginning of their blessing because they expect something dramatic and immediate. What I am doing in your life will feel natural and steady, like the rising of morning light after a long night. The darkness does not disappear in one instant, yet the growing light makes the path clearer with every passing moment. This is how transformation often works within the lives of those who trust me. If your heart feels a quiet sense of hope while hearing these words, write 777 inches the comments as a simple act of faith. Your declaration is not about numbers, but about expressing trust that your season of struggle is moving toward its end. Every step of belief strengthens your focus on the path ahead rather than the hardships behind you. Faith allows your mind to see possibilities where fear once saw only obstacles. The change beginning tonight will also bring new understanding about how to manage what you receive. Prosperity without wisdom can disappear as quickly as it arrives. I am preparing you to handle increase with clarity and patience. You will begin to see the value of planning, discipline, and thoughtful decisions. These qualities will guard the blessings that enter your life. Some people around you may not immediately understand the transformation taking place within you. They may still see you through the lens of your past struggles. Do not allow their doubts to weaken the confidence that is growing in your heart. The journey you are walking now is between you and me. The proof of this change will eventually become visible in ways that cannot be denied. As the pressure of financial worry begins to fade, you will notice something else returning to your life. Peace will start to settle in places where anxiety once lived. Your mind will feel clearer when you think about tomorrow. The constant tension that followed you through each day will gradually lose its power. This peace is one of the greatest gifts I bring alongside provision. There will also be moments when I guide you to act with courage. Opportunities often require movement, not just belief. When you feel the nudge to step forward in a direction that aligns with wisdom, do not hold back because of fear. Courage, combined with faith, will help you walk into the doors I am opening. Your willingness to move will allow the blessing to grow. Remember that the ending of financial struggle does not simply mean the arrival of money. It means the beginning of balance, understanding, and security within your life. Your home will feel lighter as stress slowly fades from your thoughts. Your heart will regain the energy that worry once drained away. This restoration will allow you to focus on purpose rather than survival. The season that lies ahead will teach you that abundance grows best when it is shared with kindness and gratitude. When your life becomes stable again, you will recognize the importance of lifting others who are walking through the same darkness you once faced. Your experience will become a source of encouragement for people who feel trapped in their own financial storms. The compassion built through your struggle will guide your generosity. Continue walking with patience as the steps of this transformation unfold. Even when progress appears small, it is still movement toward the future I promised. Every day that follows, tonight carries the potential for new direction and opportunity. The chapter of lack that once dominated your story is closing quietly behind you. There were times when you believed the weight would never lift and that the cycle of lack would continue repeating itself. Those thoughts came from exhaustion and fear rather than truth. The truth is that your life is now entering a season where provision and clarity begin to replace confusion and worry. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. For a long time, your mind carried calculations, fears, and quiet questions about survival. Every bill, Every responsibility and every unexpected expense felt like another stone added to a heavy load. Even when you tried to stay hopeful, the pressure sometimes returned stronger than before. Yet during those very moments, I was strengthening your endurance so that you would not break under the weight. The strength you gained during that time is now becoming the foundation for what lies ahead. You must understand that when I say your financial problems are ending, I am speaking about a transformation that touches many areas of your life. I am bringing order where chaos once lived and direction where uncertainty once ruled. The wisdom forming within your heart will help you make choices that create stability instead of stress. Each decision, guided by patience, will move you further away from the struggles of the past. What once seemed impossible will begin to feel achievable as clarity grows. The future I am opening before you will also reveal new opportunities that match the abilities already placed within you. Many people spend years searching for direction because they overlook the gifts they already carry. The skills, insights, and passions within you were never accidents. They were seeds waiting for the right season to grow. That season is now beginning to unfold. There may be moments when you feel hesitant to believe that change is truly happening. Past disappointments sometimes try to whisper that hope is dangerous. Yet hope is not your enemy. Hope is the doorway through which faith steps into the future. When you allow hope to rise again, your heart becomes ready to recognize the opportunities I place before you. If your spirit feels a quiet confirmation while hearing these words, write 1212 in the comments as a simple declaration that you trust the path ahead. This small expression of faith strengthens your focus on the promise unfolding before you. Every time you affirm belief, you move your attention away from fear and toward the future that is forming. Faith opens your mind to possibilities that worry once tried to hide. As the days move forward from tonight, you will begin to notice subtle shifts around you. Conversations that once led nowhere will begin to produce meaningful direction. Ideas that once seemed distant will start to feel possible. The sense of stagnation that surrounded your financial life will gradually fade. Movement will replace the feeling of being stuck. Do not underestimate the importance of discipline during this new season. The blessing that grows in your life must be protected with careful choices. When resources begin to increase, wisdom must guide how they are used. Discipline is not a restriction but a form of protection for the future you are building. Through wise decisions, you will create stability that lasts far beyond temporary relief. Some people believe that prosperity is only measured by numbers. True prosperity also includes peace within your mind and confidence within your heart. When financial stability grows alongside inner peace, your life becomes balanced and strong. This is the kind of blessing I desire for you. It is a blessing that supports your entire life rather than creating new burdens. You will also discover that the fears which once controlled your thoughts will gradually lose their influence. When worry disappears, creativity and courage begin to take its place. Your mind will become clearer, and your ability to recognize opportunity will strengthen. The ideas forming within you will no longer feel blocked by anxiety. This clarity will guide you toward choices that create progress. There will be moments when the path forward requires you to trust what you cannot yet see fully. Faith often leads before evidence becomes visible. When you sense a direction that aligns with wisdom and integrity, do not hesitate to step forward. Your willingness to act will allow the opportunities prepared for you to unfold naturally. Movement, guided by faith, will carry you toward the provision that is already approaching. If these words are strengthening your confidence right now, write 999 inches the comments as a declaration that you are ready for the new season unfolding in your life. This affirmation is a reminder that you are no longer defined by the hardships behind you. The chapter of struggle is closing, while a chapter of stability begins. Your belief helps you step fully into the change that is arriving. Remember that what begins tonight will continue developing over time. Transformation does not need to be rushed in order to be powerful. Each step will bring new understanding, new opportunities, and new strength. The progress may appear gradual, but every step moves you further into the promise that has been spoken over your life. Patience will allow the blessing to grow deeper roots. The peace entering your heart will become one of the clearest signs that change is happening. When worry loses its hold, you will begin to breathe differently. Your thoughts about the future will carry hope instead of fear. The quiet confidence forming inside you will help you approach life with renewed energy. This peace is a gift that prepares you to receive what is coming. The provision that enters your life will not only support your own needs, but will also position you to become a blessing to others. Your experience with struggle has given you compassion that cannot be taught easily. When you see someone walking through the same difficulties you once faced, your heart will understand their pain. Your generosity will become a reflection of the grace you received during your hardest moments. Do not forget how far you have come during this journey. The person you are today is stronger and wiser than the person who first began this struggle. Every lesson learned during those difficult seasons has shaped you into someone capable of handling the future with wisdom. The resilience developed within you will continue guiding your decisions. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. The night that began this turning point will always remain significant in your memory. It is the moment when fear began releasing its hold and faith began rising again. The promise spoken tonight will continue unfolding through the days and months ahead. Provision, stability, and renewed confidence will gradually become part of your everyday life. Your mind became tired from thinking about numbers, deadlines, and obligations that seemed endless. Sometimes you tried to appear calm while inside your thoughts were racing with worry. The feeling of uncertainty about the future tried to convince you that nothing would ever improve. Yet those moments were not the final chapter of your life. They were a difficult season preparing you for the shift that is now beginning to take place. I want you to recognize something important about the journey you have walked. The struggles you faced did not break your spirit because your heart continued seeking hope even when everything felt heavy. That quiet persistence became a signal of faith even when you did not realize it. Every time you refused to give up completely, you were stepping closer to the turning point that has now arrived. The strength you discovered during those difficult days will remain with you as the new season unfolds. Many people believe that change appears only when circumstances suddenly transform overnight. The transformation I am bringing into your life is deeper than a quick event. It is a gradual unfolding where wisdom, opportunity, and courage begin working together. Your thoughts will become clearer, your choices more confident, and your path more stable. This steady growth will lead you out of the financial darkness that once surrounded your life. When you begin to notice these changes, do not dismiss them as coincidence. The ideas that form in your mind will guide you toward possibilities you may not have noticed before. The conversations that begin appearing in your life will open doors you once believed were locked. Even the small improvements you experience will carry significance because they are signs that movement has begun. Every step forward is part of the restoration unfolding within your life. There were moments when embarrassment tried to silence you about your struggles. You felt uncomfortable explaining your situation to people around you because you feared judgment or misunderstanding. That silence made the burden feel even heavier because you carried it alone. Yet I understood every detail of your situation without you needing to explain it. Nothing about your hardship was hidden from me. If these words are bringing peace into your heart right now, write 2 inches the comments as a quiet declaration that you believe change is happening. This simple act of faith helps you align your thoughts with the promise unfolding in your life. When belief rises within your heart, your focus shifts away from the past and toward the future that is opening before you. Faith strengthens your ability to recognize the opportunities placed along your path. The future that is forming for you will not resemble the confusion of the past. Stability will slowly replace the constant pressure that once filled your days. You will begin to manage your resources with wisdom rather than fear. Decisions that once felt overwhelming will become clearer and easier to handle. This clarity will guide you toward a life where financial peace becomes possible. Some of the opportunities approaching you may appear simple at first. A conversation, an idea, or a connection may seem ordinary when it first arrives. Yet within those moments lies the potential for growth that can change your direction completely. Pay attention to the guidance you feel within your heart when these situations arise. Your awareness will help you recognize the value of what is being placed before you. You may also begin to notice that your confidence is returning in ways you did not expect. The exhaustion that once drained your energy will start to fade as hope grows stronger. Your thoughts about tomorrow will carry anticipation instead of dread. Even the way you speak about your future will begin to reflect renewed belief. Confidence will become one of the signs that the season of struggle is ending. The wisdom you gained during your difficult years will continue guiding you forward. You have learned lessons about patience, responsibility, and perseverance that cannot be replaced easily. Those lessons will now become valuable tools protecting the blessing that is entering your life. Instead of repeating old patterns, you will begin building new habits that support stability and growth. The experience you gained will help you avoid the mistakes that once caused pain. If your heart feels ready to step into this new chapter with trust, write 10 inches the comments as a declaration of faith. Your words express your willingness to move forward with courage rather than hesitation. Each declaration reminds you that your story is changing direction. The chapter of constant worry is giving way to a future where stability and peace begin to grow. As the days continue to unfold, you will see that your environment begins to shift as well. People who once doubted your direction may start noticing the change within you. The calm confidence in your voice and actions will speak louder than explanations. Your progress will become visible not only through financial improvement, but also through the peace that surrounds you. This transformation will inspire others who are still walking through their own struggles. Remember that prosperity grows best when gratitude remains present in the heart. Every improvement in your life deserves appreciation, even when it seems small at first. Gratitude keeps your focus on the blessings appearing around you rather than the hardships behind you. When you recognize each step forward, your faith continues strengthening. A thankful heart remains open to receive even greater provision. The peace that replaces your anxiety will allow you to see life differently. Instead of constantly worrying about survival, you will begin to think about purpose and direction. Your mind will become free to imagine possibilities you once considered unreachable. Creativity and motivation will return to your daily life. This freedom will help you build a future that reflects the promise spoken tonight. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. but this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. You will also discover that your experience with hardship gives you compassion for others. When someone around you faces financial pressure, your understanding will allow you to encourage them with sincerity. The lessons you learn during your difficult season will become wisdom you can share with others. Your journey will remind people that struggle does not define their final outcome. Hope can still grow even in the most difficult circumstances. The night that marked the beginning of this change will remain a meaningful memory for you. It represents the moment when fear began losing its power over your life. From this point forward, each step will carry you further away from the burden you once carried. The future opening before you is filled with stability, opportunity, and peace. Walk forward with confidence, because the promise spoken tonight is already beginning to take shape within your life. I watched every moment when you tried to remain hopeful, while the circumstances around you seemed stubborn and unchanging. Those moments were not signs of defeat, but signs that your spirit was learning endurance that would later support the blessing approaching you. Many times you believed you had reached the limit of your patience. You wondered how much longer you could continue carrying responsibilities that seemed to grow instead of shrink. The numbers you faced felt like walls standing between you and peace. Yet while those walls seemed impossible to climb, I was already preparing a way around them. The answers you could not see during those days were quietly forming beyond your awareness. You must remember that what is unfolding now is not simply the removal of problems, but the restoration of confidence within your heart. Financial pressure often steals more than money, because it also tries to steal hope. It whispers that improvement will never arrive, and that every effort will end in disappointment. Those whispers were never the truth about your future. They were shadows created by fear during a difficult season. The season now beginning will replace those shadows with light that grows gradually brighter. Opportunities that once felt distant will begin to move within reach. Ideas that once seemed uncertain will start forming into clear direction. You will notice that your thoughts about the future become calmer and more focused. This clarity will guide your steps toward decisions that build lasting stability. There were nights when you spoke quietly in prayer because your heart needed reassurance. Those moments of honesty were not wasted. Every word spoken from your heart reached me, even when the answer seemed delayed. Sometimes, silence is part of preparation because the right moment must arrive before change begins. The moment that begins your turning point has already started unfolding. If your heart recognizes that a new chapter is opening in your life, write 15 inches the comments as a declaration that you accept the change beginning now. Your declaration is not about numbers, but about expressing belief that your story is moving forward. Each expression of faith strengthens your awareness of the opportunities appearing around you. When belief grows stronger, fear gradually loses its voice. You will begin to notice that the heavy atmosphere surrounding your finances is slowly lifting. Situations that once felt impossible will start revealing practical solutions. A path that seemed blocked may suddenly open through an unexpected connection. A simple conversation may lead you toward an opportunity that changes your direction. These moments are signs that the guidance I am placing in your life is working quietly but powerfully. The wisdom you developed during your hardest seasons will now begin serving you in ways you did not expect. Instead of repeating the patterns that once caused frustration, you will begin making choices with greater clarity. Your understanding of responsibility, patience, and discipline will protect the progress you are making. These qualities are not burdens, but strengths that will support your stability. Many people rush when they feel relief finally arriving. They try to recover lost time by making quick decisions that later create new problems. I am guiding you to move forward with thoughtful confidence instead. The blessing entering your life will grow stronger when it is handled with patience. When wisdom leads your steps, the future becomes secure rather than fragile. You will also begin noticing that peace is slowly replacing the tension that once filled your mind. The constant calculations and worries that once followed you through every day will lose their power. Your thoughts about tomorrow will carry anticipation rather than fear. This peace is not accidental, because it is a sign that your life is moving into alignment with the promise spoken tonight. The opportunities approaching your life will often appear through ordinary situations. You may receive an idea that inspires a new direction. Someone may speak words that guide you toward a path you had not considered. A chance encounter may lead to a connection that changes everything. When these moments arrive, listen carefully to the quiet guidance within your heart. If these words strengthen your confidence in what is unfolding, write 17 inches the comments as a declaration that you are ready to walk forward with courage. Your declaration represents trust that the path ahead is guided with purpose. Faith helps your heart remain steady while the transformation continues developing. When you walk forward with trust, opportunities become easier to recognize. The restoration taking place in your life will also bring renewed energy into areas that once felt drained. When financial pressure decreases, your mind becomes free to focus on creativity and growth. Ideas that once seemed distant will begin to feel possible again. Your motivation will return as hope becomes stronger than worry. This renewed energy will help you build the future you once feared might never arrive. Do not forget the lessons you gained during the difficult years behind you. The patience you learned will continue guiding your decisions. The humility you gained will help you appreciate every blessing that enters your life. The perseverance you discovered will remind you that challenges can be overcome. These lessons are treasures that will protect the prosperity that is coming. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening, but the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will also notice that your confidence begins influencing the atmosphere around you. People will sense the change in your voice and actions. The calm strength you carry will encourage others who are still struggling with doubt. Your journey will become a reminder that hardship does not determine the final outcome of a life. Hope can grow even after the most difficult seasons. Gratitude will play an important role as this new chapter unfolds. When you recognize the progress appearing in your life, your heart remains open to receive even more. A thankful spirit keeps your focus on the blessings developing around you. Gratitude strengthens faith and reminds you that the promise spoken over your life is becoming real. The night that began this transformation will always remain meaningful because it marked the moment when fear started losing its influence. From this point forward, the direction of your life will continue moving towards stability and provision. The weight you once carried will gradually become a memory rather than a daily burden. What lies ahead is a future shaped by wisdom, peace, and steady growth. Responsibilities continued to arrive, while solutions seemed slow to appear. The feeling of being trapped in that cycle exhausted both your mind and your heart. Yet the endurance you showed during that time created a strength that will now carry you into a new season of stability. You may not fully realize how much you have grown through those difficult seasons. When financial stress presses heavily on a person, it often tries to weaken their confidence and blur their sense of direction. It makes simple decisions feel overwhelming and ordinary days feel heavy. But the fact that you continued moving forward, even slowly, revealed a resilience inside you that could not be destroyed. That resilience is one of the reasons you are ready for the change that is beginning now. There were nights when you tried to imagine a future where things were easier, yet doubt often interrupted those thoughts. The memory of past disappointments made hope feel fragile. You sometimes guarded your expectations because you did not want to feel hurt again. Yet hope has never been your enemy. Hope is the doorway through which faith enters your life and begins reshaping what once seemed impossible. If your heart feels the stirring of renewed belief while hearing these words, write 1919 inches the comments as a declaration that you trust the path opening before you. This simple act strengthens your focus on the promise unfolding in your life. When belief grows stronger, your thoughts begin aligning with the opportunities appearing around you. Faith allows you to recognize the quiet guidance that is leading you forward. The season that is unfolding will begin showing signs in practical ways. Small improvements will appear where once there was only frustration. A path that once felt blocked may reveal an opening that leads to new direction. The ideas entering your mind will carry greater clarity than before. You will start noticing that your thoughts are moving towards solutions rather than problems. During the years behind you, financial stress sometimes made you question your own abilities. You wondered if you were capable of building something stable for your future. Those doubts were born from exhaustion rather than truth. The abilities within you have always been present, even when circumstances tried to hide them. The new opportunities arriving in your life will begin revealing the value of those abilities. The future that is forming will not require you to become someone different. It will require you to recognize the strengths that have been developing inside you all along. Your patience, your willingness to keep trying, and your determination to move forward, even when things felt uncertain, have prepared you for what lies ahead. These qualities are not small or ordinary. They are powerful foundations for the stability you are about to build. You will also begin to notice that the atmosphere around your life feels lighter. The constant tension that once followed your financial thoughts will begin losing its power. The relief may not arrive all at once, but it will grow steadily as opportunities and solutions begin appearing. This growing peace will remind you that the chapter of struggle is slowly fading behind you. The guidance you receive in the coming days will often arrive through simple moments. A thought may appear that leads you toward a new plan. Someone may share an opportunity that aligns perfectly with your skills. A situation that once looked complicated may suddenly become clear. When these moments occur, pay attention to the calm confidence you feel within your heart. If these words strengthen your courage to step forward into this new chapter, write 777 inches the comments as a declaration of faith. Your declaration reminds you that your future is not limited by the struggles of the past. Each expression of belief strengthens your willingness to walk forward with confidence. Faith keeps your attention focused on the possibilities that are beginning to unfold. The wisdom you gained during your difficult seasons will continue protecting you as progress begins to appear. You have learned how easily resources can disappear when decisions are made without patience. Those lessons will help you manage what comes into your life with greater care. Discipline and thoughtful choices will allow your stability to grow stronger over time. What you build now will be far more secure than anything you attempted before. You will also notice that your mindset begins shifting as peace replaces anxiety. When financial pressure decreases, your mind becomes free to think creatively again. Ideas that once seemed unreachable will begin to feel possible. Your confidence will return gradually, and with it will come the courage to explore new opportunities. This renewed mindset will guide your steps into the future I am preparing for you. As your life begins moving into greater stability, you will also discover a deeper appreciation for the journey that brought you here. The struggles you once wished would disappear instantly will reveal the lessons they carried. Those lessons will shape the way you approach both success and responsibility. Instead of fear controlling your decisions, wisdom will begin guiding them. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel, but this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. You will find that the compassion developed through your hardships will influence how you treat others. When someone around you faces financial difficulty, you will understand their pain in a way many people cannot. Your encouragement will carry sincerity because it comes from personal experience. Your story will become a reminder that no struggle has the power to define the final outcome of a life. The peace growing within your heart will begin influencing every area of your life. Your conversations will carry calm confidence rather than quiet worry. The way you approach responsibilities will reflect clarity instead of stress. Even the way you imagine the future will feel different. Hope will begin replacing the fear that once controlled your expectations. Gratitude will become an important part of the new chapter unfolding in your life. Every improvement, no matter how small it appears, deserves appreciation. Gratitude keeps your focus on the progress appearing around you instead of the hardships that once filled your thoughts. When you recognize each blessing with thankfulness, your heart remains open to receive even more. The turning point that began tonight will continue, revealing its impact as time moves forward. The weight of financial pressure that once followed you will gradually become a distant memory. In its place will grow a life shaped by stability, wisdom, and renewed confidence. The path ahead of you is filled with opportunities that will confirm the promise spoken over your life. Continue walking forward with patience and faith as the transformation unfolds. The season of struggle is closing, and the chapter of restoration is steadily opening before you. Each step you take from this moment forward carries you closer to the stability and peace that have been prepared for you. The future waiting ahead will reveal that the journey through difficulty was only leading you toward a life where provision, purpose, and confidence grow together. Many times you wondered if the pressure would ever end. The financial strain made even ordinary days feel heavy because every decision seemed connected to survival. When resources feel limited, the mind becomes tired from constant calculations and worry. Yet even during those exhausting seasons, you continued to move forward one step at a time. That perseverance was never meaningless, because it became the foundation that will support the blessing approaching your life. What is beginning now is not only about relief from financial stress, it is about rebuilding confidence and restoring the peace that anxiety tried to take from you. The lessons you learned during those years will now begin guiding you towards stability. Instead of feeling trapped by circumstances, you will start recognizing possibilities that once seemed hidden. Your perspective will shift from fear toward thoughtful action. The ideas forming within your mind will begin leading you toward opportunities that align with your abilities. You may suddenly notice a path that was always near you but overlooked during the noise of stress. Sometimes the answers we seek are close, yet worry makes them difficult to recognize. As calm returns to your thoughts, your awareness will become clearer. This clarity will help you take steps that lead toward growth rather than struggle. If you believe that a new season is unfolding in your life, write 1212 in the comments as a declaration that you accept the change beginning now. Your declaration is a reminder that the chapter of fear does not control your future anymore. Each expression of faith strengthens your confidence to move forward. Belief opens your mind to the opportunities already forming around you. During the years of hardship, you may have felt embarrassed speaking about your financial struggles. Many people hide their burdens because they fear judgment from others. That silence sometimes made the weight feel even heavier. Yet nothing about your situation was hidden from me. Every concern that kept you awake and every quiet prayer you whispered was heard. The change beginning tonight will gradually remove the tension that followed your financial thoughts. Situations that once appeared impossible will begin revealing practical solutions. New connections may appear that guide you toward better opportunities. A simple idea may grow into something that improves your direction. The steps will not always appear dramatic, but each one will move you closer to stability. As your circumstances begin shifting, remember the importance of patience. Many people feel the urge to rush when relief finally arrives. They try to recover lost time by making quick decisions that later create new problems. I am guiding you to build your future carefully instead. When progress grows steadily, it becomes strong enough to last. You will begin to see that your past struggles prepared you to handle the coming opportunities with wisdom. The discipline you learned during difficult seasons will protect the blessing entering your life. Instead of repeating the patterns that once caused frustration, you will make choices with greater clarity. Your understanding of responsibility will help you create lasting stability. If these words are strengthening your confidence in the path ahead, write 5 inches the comments as a declaration that you are ready for the new chapter unfolding. Your declaration reflects your willingness to walk forward with faith rather than doubt. Every step taken with trust moves you further away from the struggles behind you. Faith helps your heart remain steady while the transformation continues developing. You will also begin to notice a change in the way you think about the future. The fear that once dominated your thoughts will slowly lose its influence. Your mind will become more open to ideas, creativity, and new plans. When worry fades, hope begins filling the space it once occupied. This shift will help you approach life with renewed confidence. The peace entering your life will also influence the way others see you. People who once noticed the stress in your voice will begin to hear calm strength instead. Your actions will reflect clarity rather than anxiety. Even the way you speak about tomorrow will carry confidence instead of hesitation. This change will inspire those around you who are still facing their own struggles. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy-at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You will realize that the strength developed during your difficult years has become one of your greatest assets. Many people who have never faced hardship lack the wisdom that comes from experience. The lessons you learned about patience, perseverance, and discipline will now guide your future decisions. Those lessons will help you protect the stability you are building. Your story will eventually become encouragement for others who feel trapped by financial difficulty. When they see how your life began to change, they will realize that struggle does not define the end of a person's journey. Hope can grow even after long seasons of hardship. Your experience will remind them that perseverance and faith can lead to restoration. Gratitude will play an important role as this new chapter unfolds. Each improvement in your life deserves recognition, even when it appears small at first. Gratitude keeps your focus on the blessings appearing around you rather than the pain behind you. When you appreciate each step forward, your heart remains open to receive even greater provision. The turning point that began tonight will continue shaping your life in the days ahead. Opportunities will appear where obstacles once stood. Your confidence will grow as stability replaces uncertainty. The path before you will gradually become clearer with every step you take. The path before you is continuing to open with quiet certainty, and what once looked like an endless struggle is slowly turning into a story of restoration. There were seasons when you felt like progress was impossible because every step forward was followed by another obstacle. Your strength was tested more times than you can count. The weight of financial pressure tried to convince you that your future would always look the same as your past. Yet the truth is that your story was never meant to remain in that place of limitation. During those difficult days, you carried responsibilities that few people truly understood. You kept moving even when you felt exhausted, and you continued believing that life could improve even when the evidence seemed weak. That quiet determination was not wasted energy. It became the preparation for the moment you are now entering. The strength that developed inside you during those years will support the stability that is now beginning to grow. Many people underestimate the power of perseverance. They believe success only belongs to those who experience quick victories. Yet some of the strongest lives are built through seasons of endurance where faith refuses to disappear. Your willingness to continue moving forward during hardship revealed a deep resilience within your spirit. That resilience is one of the reasons you are now ready to step into a new season. You will begin noticing that the direction of your life is changing through small but meaningful signs. The ideas that enter your mind will carry more clarity than before. Situations that once confused you will begin revealing solutions. Opportunities that once seemed distant will move closer to your reach. Each of these moments is part of the transformation unfolding in your life. If your heart feels a quiet confirmation while hearing these words, write 2 inches the comments as a declaration that you believe a new chapter is opening. This simple act of faith strengthens your focus on the future rather than the hardships behind you. Every declaration reminds you that your journey is moving toward restoration. Faith helps you recognize the guidance that is quietly leading you forward. The season now unfolding will begin restoring the peace that financial pressure once tried to take from you. Worry has a way of filling the mind with constant noise. It makes every decision feel heavy and every tomorrow feel uncertain. Yet peace begins to return when you realize that the struggle is no longer permanent. As this understanding grows, your thoughts will become calmer and clearer. You will also begin recognizing the importance of patience as your circumstances improve. Many people rush when they finally experience relief from financial stress. They try to recover lost time by making quick decisions without reflection. I am guiding you toward a steadier approach where wisdom shapes your choices. When you move forward thoughtfully, the progress you build will become stronger and more secure. The lessons learned during your difficult years will now become valuable tools guiding your future. You understand the importance of responsibility because you have experienced the consequences of uncertainty. You know the value of patience because you have waited through seasons that tested your endurance. These lessons will protect the prosperity that begins entering your life. Another change you will notice is the return of confidence within your heart. Financial hardship often steals confidence because it makes people question their abilities. You may have wondered if you were capable of building something stable for your future. Those doubts came from exhaustion rather than truth. The abilities within you have always been present. If these words are strengthening your courage to move forward, write 999 inches the comments as a declaration that you are ready for the new season unfolding. Your declaration is not about numbers, but about expressing belief in the promise being fulfilled in your life. Each expression of faith moves your focus away from fear and toward opportunity. Faith becomes the bridge between the struggle behind you and the future ahead. The opportunities approaching your life may arrive in ways that appear simple at first. A conversation may lead you toward an unexpected opportunity. An idea may begin as a small thought but grow into something meaningful. A connection with another person may open doors you never imagined possible. These moments are not random because they are part of the path unfolding before you. As stability begins growing in your life, you will also experience a renewed sense of purpose. When financial stress dominates life, people often focus only on survival. Their dreams and creativity remain hidden beneath layers of worry. As peace returns to your mind, those dreams will begin rising again. You will feel inspired to explore possibilities that once seemed unreachable. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. The compassion developed during your difficult seasons will also shape how you treat others. When someone around you struggles with financial pressure, you will understand their pain deeply. Your words of encouragement will carry authenticity because they come from personal experience. Your journey will become a source of hope for people who feel trapped in similar circumstances. Gratitude will become an important companion during this new chapter of your life. Every step forward deserves recognition because each improvement represents progress. Gratitude keeps your heart focused on the blessings appearing around you. When appreciation becomes part of your daily life, your perspective remains positive and hopeful. You will eventually realize that the struggles you once wished would disappear instantly were also shaping your character. Those seasons developed patience, resilience, and wisdom that cannot be learned easily. The person you have become through those experiences is stronger than the person who began the journey. That strength will support the stability you are now building. The turning point that began tonight will continue revealing its impact over time. Opportunities will replace obstacles, and peace will replace anxiety. The weight that once followed your thoughts will gradually fade into memory. Your life will begin reflecting the promise that was spoken over you. Many people would have surrendered their hope under the weight you carried. There were times when the financial pressure felt so heavy that even simple decisions seemed overwhelming. You tried to remain calm while your thoughts quietly searched for answers late into the night. I saw every moment when you struggled to maintain faith while uncertainty surrounded your life. Those moments were not wasted because they were shaping the strength that now supports your future. The turning point that began tonight is not a temporary moment of encouragement. It is the beginning of a real shift in the direction of your life. Your circumstances will begin aligning with the wisdom and resilience that developed inside you during your hardest seasons. The confusion that once filled your mind will slowly be replaced by clarity. As that clarity grows, you will begin seeing possibilities that were hidden during the noise of worry. You will notice that ideas begin forming with greater purpose and direction.